YouTube? What's going on? Steve JMO. It is the 28th of September 2017, and I apologize for not getting videos up lately. I've been busy, but real quick, I don't know if you guys can see that, but whatever that is, that's not a real cloud. Those are not real clouds. I don't know if you can see that, but those are not real clouds, just to let everyone know. And what's his name there? Richie, he did a live stream with ODD the other day, and I subscribed to ODD for a long time. I like ODD. They were talking about a couple things. They were talking about Christ, and they're talking about chemtrails, but he went in further detail on the Geo-Engineering, I think a day later. But we'll start off with that, since I just showed you the streak in the sky. I don't know what the F that is, but he was talking something along the lines of what their purpose of the geoengineering, and we all know it's multi-purpose. They don't do anything without it. At least, like, two birds with one stone, like, that's for beginners in their eyes. Like, they're not knocking out like 8 birds with one stone. Like, they're not doing their job, according to them, because everything's multi-purpose. Because the geoengineering, you block out the sun, which it's going to affect people. It affects plant life. It affects plant growth, all that good stuff. Shoots barium, strontium, aluminum, and it right down the atmosphere, or right down to the surface. It's in the waters. It's been tested. So there's that. And we all know what that's a mixture of. And recently this guy's been red, and the only IUM I can associate with red is lithium. And exposure of lithium keeps you very mellow. So they're just trying to keep us all mellow, calm, like, oh, it's okay, it's just, the red sky for the past 3 months. But no one cares about that. What else does it do? It gets inside of us, all that good stuff. It's all nanoparticles. And people like to theorize that it's terraforming the atmosphere. Well, if that's the case, what is it terraforming it for? It's I don't believe this, but, well, I don't know, I could believe this. It's a little something that's been going on inside my head. Like Richie said the other day, like, what if, I'm not saying it's fact, but what if the bottomless pit that these fallen angels and demons, whatever you want to call them, where they are, what if the atmosphere up here is deadly to them, and they gotta, like, terraform it, make it all chemically and all that good stuff? What if they, like, need the barium, the strontium, the lithium, the aluminum, all that crap? What if they need all that to live? Well, that's what they breathe down there, so might as well make it as above, so below. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their goal. It's just something I thought of. I'm not saying it's fact, but hey. And real quick, one more thing that the spraying of the atmosphere does. A very good projection screen. If you don't know what Project Bluebeam is, please look into that. Please. Because there are cities in the skies of China. I know that's wild, but just bear with me and look into that one. And another thing I thought of about the whole geoengineering, blanketing the sky, what if just a hard day of spraying is like the equivalent of Kryptonite to Superman, but instead of Superman, it being like God's angels? Because when the second coming comes, like, what if they just bounce off this terraformed atmosphere? I'm not saying that's going to happen. I know God could just snap his fingers and bam, like the earth is upside down. But like, what if he doesn't even want to like intervene? He's just like, all right, you guys know what to do. Go get it done. You know, make all the fallen ones go back in the pit. Angels come down, bam, hit a wall. They're like, oh, F this. You know, that could happen. I don't know. I really don't know. That's just me speculating. And I love it when people are like, oh, how do you know that God's real? Bible this. Like, what is your one proof that Jesus Christ is real? I'm like, well, putting all historical documents aside, the fact that for the past 2,000 years, they have done nothing but block him out of our lives and replace him with alternate gods. That's why I believe Christ is real. And while he walked this earth, they hated him. ODD and RFB, they touched on this the other day. They hated him. And the Jewish Talmud, and that's what it is. I'm not really good with names and shit, but they brag about it. That was like their biggest, their greatest achievement, killing the Son of God. Imagine that. It's sick. And that's how I know Christ walked this earth. They wouldn't go to great extents to block him out, tell you he's real, make anyone who thinks he's real look ridiculous and stupid, or replace him with Satan or some other god. They wouldn't do that if he wasn't real. Because if everyone knew Christ was real, something might happen. And they're terrified of that. But that's JMO, baby. Just my opinion. I'm out.